What's going on, everybody? My name is Matthew Ginzali, and welcome to a brand new episode of a show that I like to call Reasons to Live. In essence, it's sort of an open letter series to those of you out there watching this who struggle with suicidal thoughts just like I once did. And the topic of today's episode is just getting to take a walk. Yep, you heard me. See, it's an often overlooked thing that can qualify as a reason to live if you let it be a reason to live. For some of us, there's nothing better than just getting out and taking a walk around our neighborhood, around town. I do it occasionally, and it is one of those rewarding me days. You're out in the sun, so you feel physically good. You're getting exercise. Sunlight and exercise, by the way, are two of the best things that you can do to combat things such as mental illness or negative thoughts in general. Our body is specifically designed for them, so when you get them, it's going to help a lot, trust me. Now, maybe it's not this big reason to live that one would typically expect when you think of a reason to live, but it doesn't have to be like that. As long as this brings you joy, as this brings you fulfillment, excitement, something that makes you happy, that's all that matters. It can be a reason to live if you want it to be. Hey, before we get going, can we have a quick little 1v1 down in the link in the description below? Now, before you get going, and if you find yourself struggling in any of these specific categories, please feel free to check out these links. First up, I've listed the numbers to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, Crisis Text Line, Sexual Assault Hotline, Trevor Project, and the Trans Lifeline. Now, maybe you've seen the numbers before to these things, and that might be just that, numbers to you. That's okay. It's a little disheartening, but it's okay. Because I know as well as anyone, reaching out to help form a mental health resource just as this can be a very scary and intimidating thing, especially when you don't know what's going to happen next. Fear of the unknown, fear of this, it's a classic human fear that can be put at work here. So here's what I suggest you do. I suggest you do your own research. Yep, check out the links that'll take you to each and every one of their respective websites. So you can check out things such as their FAQ pages, see what they're about, read up on what happened when you're going to call, because knowledge is power. Also, before I get going, one more thing I promise. Please feel free to check out the first link in the description below. That's going to take you to an article by BuzzFeed News that's going to explain in detail what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or the Crisis Text Line. It does a great job at scraping away those stupid myths and stereotypes that have come to prevent a lot of us from reaching out for help. It's worth the read, I promise you. Alright, have a good day, everyone. Hopefully my words were able to help you in any way possible. My name is Matthew Ginzali, and remember, there's always a reason to smile. And for today, it's getting outside and taking a walk.